In the heart of Poland, in the 1960s, a shadow fell over the towns of Dąbrowa Basin and Upper Silesia. A killer, so ruthless, so terrifying, they called him the Vampire of Zagłębie. It began in 1964. Women started disappearing, their bodies found battered and broken. Each victim shared one chilling detail. They were all women, attacked with savage brutality. The vampire didn't just kill. He struck from behind, crushing skulls with a heavy weapon. Then, he'd drag their bodies to secluded spots, leaving them in haunting poses. Their clothes torn, their belongings scattered. But one thing was clear. This wasn't about desire. It was about something darker. The first victim, a 15-year-old girl, was found on November 7, 1964, in Katowice. Her skull was shattered, her body dragged 10 meters. The town was shaken, but this was only the beginning. By 1965, the vampire's reign of terror was unstoppable. Eva, Lydia, Irina, one by one, women fell to his wrath. Some survived, like Irina, who escaped his grasp, but most weren't so lucky. The police were desperate. The Ministry of Defense stepped in, offering a millions-loty reward for any clue about the killer. Women stopped walking alone at night. Husbands escorted their wives. Parents locked their daughters inside. The vampire wasn't just a man, he was a nightmare. They called him Zdzisław Marchwicki, a man from a broken home, raised in poverty, with a drunken father and a mother who died too soon. He was no scholar, barely finishing school. By adulthood, he was a drunk, a loner, married to a woman he neglected. But his writings, they revealed something sinister. In his journals, Zdzisław described a fascination with death, the sight of lifeless women, their blood, their stillness. It thrilled him. He even cut himself to feel the rush. Was this the mind of the vampire? The police closed in. By 1972, after years of terror, they arrested Zdzisław. His wife's complaints of abuse led them to him. The newspapers screamed, "The vampire is caught." But the story was far from over. At his trial in 1974, the world watched. Zdzisław was accused of 14 murders and 7 attempted murders. The evidence, circumstantial. His confessions, contradictory. He claimed innocence, then admitted guilt, then swallowed his own confession papers in a fit of madness. His brothers, Jan and Henryk, were also arrested. Jan was sentenced to death for his role in the final murder. Henryk got 25 years, but doubts lingered. Was Zdzisław really the vampire? Or was he a scapegoat, framed to calm a terrified nation? In 1977, Zdzisław and Jan were executed. Zdzisław's final words, "I'm innocent." Years later, a Polish TV show questioned his guilt. Some say another man, Piotr Olszowa, a disturbed welder who killed his family and himself, was the real vampire. Others believe the true killer was never caught. To this day, the vampire of Zagłębie remains an enigma. Was Zdzisław Marchwicki a monster, or a victim of a desperate system? One thing is certain, the streets of Zagłębie will never forget the terror he brought. Want to dive deeper into the darkness? Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories that'll keep you up at night.